Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'll take you through the installation procedure of Kivy on your machine. So first of all, I'll talk about this Mac OS X. So in order to get this installation procedure or this dependency, what you need to do is just open a Google and let me just say Kivy for Mac OS X, and it should be get Kivy for Mac. And when I just click over here, then you are getting this installation. So first of all, we want to go in this homebrew, that is this section, and we'll just install Kivy with this homebrew. So first of all, you have to just open your terminal and just paste this command over here, which is for GStreamer. So let's copy that and paste it for now. And after that, you have to install this two dependency, the further two dependency. First of all, you have to just install Cython, which is for this Kivy. And after that, you have to make use of this pip command in order to install the Kivy. It is really easy process for the Mac. So I'll just attach this dependency in the resource section so that you can just grab this one and you can just install the Kivy on your Mac OS X. So for the case of a window, let me just open a Google and let me say Kivy for Windows, and let me just open this one, that is installation on Windows. So if you go over here, it is really hard in order to just walk through this GStreamer. So I have attached the file in the resource section in order to download, and this is for this installation procedure of Kivy. So instead of going over here, which is the documentation, I'll just let you through this file and let me just install the Kivy with this command that is in this file. So it will be available in the resource section, so make sure you check out. So this is only for the Windows. And basically what you need to do is just open this command prompt, and let me just open this with the admin privilege. So make sure you have an admin privilege. So if you just say something like Python, and if you get error like Python is not recognized, that means you have to give the path to the environmental variable. In my case here, I have shown that Python is version that is 3.6.1, and in your case, if some messages pop out like Python is not recognized, so in order to add that Python to the setup environment, so what you need to do is just open the folder where you have just installed these Pythons. So in my case, I have just installed in this path. So let me just grab this and let me just copy this one, and let me just go in this environmental variable in this advanced system setting and go in this environmental variable, open your path, and let me just edit this path, and make sure you just add your path over here, that is your program file path, and make sure you put the semicolon at the end. And let me just press OK here, and let me just press OK one more time and OK over here. Let me close this one, and if you just go again to this Python that is in your command, and make sure you just open this command with the help of this admin privilege. So let me just open, and again the command prompt should be with the admin privilege, and let me just say yes here. And now it's time to install all of these command using the Python. So let me just copy this one, so which is the first command, and it is just to upgrade your pip wheel setup tool. And let me just press OK, and make sure you have an internet connection because we need in order to download this. So let me just grab this and wait for a moment in order to install this setup tool. So after you install that set of tools, now it's time to set up this Kivy on your machine. So before that, I want to make a quick note over here. So if you have installed any of these packages before, you have to first uninstall and then you have to reinstall with this command. So make sure that you make use of these packages and this command in order to uninstall that packages. And let me say, if I just go over here and copy this, and when I just paste it down here, then you could see that we haven't installed this Kivy. So if I just go over here in order to uninstall this package, let me just copy this down and let me just paste it over here. Then it will say it is not installed, and same as for this glue and GStreamer. So let me just install this Kivy now. So in order to install, what you need to do is just copy this and paste it over here, which is the command, and let me just wait for a moment, and it will be collecting all our requirements. And now it will just collect all of these packages and it will say successfully installed, that is Kivy version. So if I just go here and open the ideally first, so you could see now we can just import this Kivy. So if I just say import me Kivy, it will show you the version of a Kivy that is 1.10.1. So now you can work with this Kivy on your machine. So I'll just take you through the installation of the packages in the PyCharm now, because we'll be just coding our Kivy projects in this PyCharm. So it is essential to install the packages in this Kivy. So first of all, let me just go to this settings and just click this python.exe. And now it's time to just click on this plus icon over here and let me just search for this Kivy. So after this, you grab that Kivy, install that packages using this install packages button over here. Just press that and you'll just get that message saying package Kivy installed successfully. Let's go back over here. Let me just press OK, and now I'll just wait for a moment in order to load that package on this project. And let me just wait for a moment, and it is taking time in order to update, and let me wait for a moment. And after all the packages is loaded successfully, I can make use of this Kivy now. So if I just say Kivy dot require, and you could see now when I just type this Kivy and when I just give this dot, and it is giving us a suggestion. So if I just say require, just typing this re, we can get use this require. So it is really easy to make use of this ID. So when I just say print this, then you could see the version of Kivy, version of Python over here. So if I just go over in this ideally and type the same code over here, that is Kivy.require, so you could see here no suggestion whatsoever, and we have to type the code by ourselves, which is not really interesting in the case of this cell. And you could see the cell is not that user interactive too. So we'll just start using this IDE, which is a PyCharm from now. So you have installed Kivy on your machine successfully. Now you can go on the next lecture, and if you get any error while installing, make sure you just post the relevant question in the questions section, and make sure that you just check that resource section in order to grab this file, which contains the command in order to just set up the Kivy on your machine, which is in the case of Windows, and you can just grab another file for the case of the Mac and a Linux. So this will be the wrap for this lecture. See you in the next one.